Alright, welcome back to another video. We are now in part 6. So, I've been trying to release these kind of a little bit more slowly just because I haven't had the time to record any new episodes just yet. I'm hoping to be able to record some more soon. I do have this part and then a portion of part 7 recorded. So I'm going to try to get on it real quick here, and so that way I can release more episodes next week. Let me know if you're enjoying this. Go ahead and subscribe for more content, and I will see you soon, and I hope you enjoy the video. There's a soldier being held prisoner out there that make a good target for recruitment. Stage a rescue effort, and I'm sure he'll join our ranks. Every new recruit you find helps. Go save the guy. Start mission, yes. Okay, so we have 2 objectives in this one. Save the prisoner and gather the object, the gun. Find the captured soldier and rescue him. His location is marked with a prisoner icon on the map screen. Good hunting. Let's see, what do I have? Okay, just the rations and the Mark 22. That's probably all I'll need. Oh boy. So I gotta make sure that no one's looking. Wait, is this the weapon that I need? Yep, that's the weapon.
Freeze. 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 What?
Alright. Nice work recruiting that soldier. Now bring him back to the truck. Nice. Doom, boom, ba-doom, boom. So, Harbor. She said you'll find what you're looking for there. Looks like we'll find out what she was hinting at soon. Get that intel. Start mission. Your mission is to investigate the harbor based on the lead Elisa provided. And guys, next time one of you tries to get a young chick to spill juicy info, make sure you get the damn specifics. Conduct a thorough search of the harbor. Campbell out. Okay, I don't need any more of these soldiers. So where am I going? Imagining it. Claymores. What's this? TNT. Know if I drop down, then that's going to make me highly sus. So try not to get caught up in here. Alright, so I can't go in there. Oh, there's stairs over here, right? Alright, so that'll let me go in.
Freeze! Yankee dog! Keep your filthy paws off my collection!
Well, well. If it isn't Colonel Skaronsky.
I'd heard you were on the run. But to think a base commander such as yourself would be caught hiding in a place like this.
Shut up! You think you scoundrels can just do as you please on my base? As soon as my reinforcements arrive from Russia, we will crush you like the vermin you are. We will teach you whose base this really is. The same goes for that bastard Gene as well.
Pathetic. Is it hard, being an officer that is when no one follows your orders?
Silence! What are you? You're a monster!
You try to kill a man, and call him monster? Such crude behavior.
Damn it! My arm!
I'd heard an intruder was lurking about here, and here I find I've come All this way for nothing. I'd been hoping to see the face of an old friend. Wasn't I? Snake? My raison d'etre? You're not worth killing. But I can't have you wandering around like this. There. That should hold you.
How dare you put me in a cage like a cow?
Be quiet. The lock should melt sometime before you starve to death. Best to save your strength.
Python, you're alive.
Who's there? Have you come back to kill me, Yankee dog? Guards, to my side! Eliminate the intruder! This is a direct order from Colonel Skaronsky!
This guy's gone mad.
You're not the same man as before. Do not worry. My orders fall upon deaf ears anyway. 4 weeks. It's been 4 weeks since that whelp Jean arrived here. And in those 4 weeks, everything has changed.
Aren't there any soldiers still loyal to you?
You must be joking. Wouldn't you like to know how in just 4 weeks, that man was able to bring the entire peninsula under his control?
He announced he was building a mercenary nation, right? A country of soldiers.
Ha! A mercenary nation? Preposterous! This Piper has them all dancing to his tune. But I won't be fooled. His methods are simpler. His tools lie deep in the hearts of all men. Greed, and that which lays beneath it. Fear. He simply reaches beyond the impenetrable wall that guards men's hearts, and then strikes! Strikes at their most vulnerable point. Fear. Yes, fear.
Fear?
Compared with the fear that man brought with him, that puny weapon you carry is harmless. You have no idea. No idea how terrible that man truly is.
Fear, huh? Lavochkin, LA-5. What's a World War II fighter doing here?
It's a part of my collection. Once the king of Russian fighters, it could hold its own against the Focke-Wulf and the Messerschmitt.
Were you a fighter pilot?
Indeed I was. Yes, a fighter. If only I had a MiG. Or a Sukhoi. I would riddle Jean's body with holes this very day. Somebody! Anybody! Bring me a plane! A plane!
It would be really neat to see these in full cutscenes. Instead of just comic book cutscenes. I think that would be really interesting. Although I could use my imagination still. What a weirdo. Well, forget about Shorinsky. Let's continue the search. Somehow I don't think that drunk was the thing Elisa wanted us to find. Aren't we gonna keep him? Can't keep him for anything? Oh, I have... Wait. That's strange. That crate looks a bit out of place. It's labeled Made in USA. That's gotta be it. This is what she wanted me to find. This is Snake. I found the crate they were keeping the prototype weapon in. How can you be so sure? It reads Made in USA on the crate. They must have disguised it to make it look like it's headed for Vietnam. Interesting. So what's the problem? I just checked some of the crates and they're empty. The contents must have already been shipped out of the harbor. What? Are you saying this was all a wild goose chase? Looks that way. But there's one other thing that caught my attention. What? It's gotta be the Babe of the Month centerfold taped to it? No, this isn't your bedroom we're talking about. They left a bunch of spare parts behind. Heat rounds for a recoilless cannon. Spare barrels for a M1911 and bulletproof armor close to 5 inches thick. Whoa, Snake, those sound like parts for a Metal Gear, a tank, or an armored vehicle. There's got to be some mistake. The new weapon the U.S. is developing was supposed to be able to hit every major city in Russia, right? It's got to be something along the lines of a ballistic missile or an aircraft. I know that. But by the looks of the crate, it was definitely a land-based weapon. I'm sure of it. Something doesn't add up here. We might be overlooking something important. I'll see what else I can find here. Alright, be careful, Snake. Campbell. Who is this? Oh, I'm sorry. I just heard a familiar voice and thought I'd say hello. I can't thank you enough for taking care of Volgin. Volgin? At Groznygrad? Yes, so you do remember. Who are you? Sorry, but I can't reveal my name just yet. For now, you can call me Prividid. You mean Ghost? Huh. Call me whatever you please. After all, a name is nothing more than a decoration. But more to the point, I was listening in on your conversation just now. You seem to have quite an interest in the prototype weapon. You know something about it? Do you remember the Shagohod? That monster that Sokolov built? It was a nuclear-armed tank that could fire a nuclear missile from the ground. Then you mean, at last, you're beginning to catch on. So the prototype weapon that Jean stole is a nuclear tank? But the Shagohod was only capable of firing a single intermediate range missile. It couldn't possibly hit every major city in Russia. You're right. The old Shagohod can never do that. But America has already developed a working MIRV, multiple independently targetable re-entry vehicles, a single ballistic missile that carries multiple nuclear warheads, each capable of striking a different target. That would let it hit multiple cities at once. Precisely. But MIRVs do have their weak points. Low accuracy, the high cost of development, and the inability to control them once they've been launched. The prototype that Jean stole is a nuclear tank developed by America to make up for these shortcomings. A new type of nuclear tank? The new design travels along a ballistic trajectory that allows it to infiltrate the new territory or the territory of any country in the world. No ABM system would be able to stop it. And as a nuclear launch platform carrying multiple warhead missiles, it could penetrate any type of terrain and neutralize an enemy country all by itself, without requiring any support whatsoever. I could not be a voice actor for real. They're going to strap the Shagohod to an ICBM and launch it into an enemy country? That's possible? It would be impossible for the Shagohod. But what if it were something smaller and more mobile, for instance, a walking tank? And what if you used a booster far more powerful than the Shagohods, like the Saturn rocket they used to launch the Apollo lunar module? A walking tank? Of course. At the same time Sokolov was developing the Shagohod, the Granin Lab was developing a bipedal walking tank at Groznygrad, called Metal Gear. Ghost, are you Granin, The man who designed Metal Gear. No, Granin must be dead. He was killed by Volgin. Granin, that name brings back memories. But go ahead and believe I'm Granin if you'd like. Oh wait, I'm confusing the two speaking. So Metal Gear is actually a walking nuclear tank equipped with multiple small nuclear warheads. Exactly. However, it's still in the preparation stage. It's not ready to launch yet. What was stolen from America was only the Metal Gear vehicle itself. Gene intends to arm it with the Soviet-made warheads stored on this peninsula. But can it use Soviet warheads? Oh wait, the blueprints for Metal Gear were originally Soviet-made too. I'm surprised they were able to smuggle something of that size out of America. They had a government official involved. He is said to be dead, but I'm guessing he is at an airport or likely places regretting other likely places. Regretting what he has done. Alright, I got it. It seems like every Metal Gear creator regrets creating Metal Gear. So if I take out the nuclear storage facility on this peninsula, we can prevent Metal Gear from being launched. I'll give you whatever help I can. Even if I am a ghost, it still doesn't feel right to let them launch Metal Gear into the motherland. Okay, I'll believe you, Ghost. My frequency is 144.78. I'm counting on you to stop Metal Gear. Metal Gear. The man called Ghost. I'm not sure if we can really trust this guy yet, but those spare parts Snake found lend his story some credence. For now, we'll just have to take his word as fact. Well, in any event, we know that this new Metal Gear weapon is just a frame. It hasn't been armed with nukes. If we can find the nuclear storage facility and render the nukes unusable, Metal Gear will be nothing but a pile of useless scrap, right? That settles it. Our next mission is to find the nuclear storage facility. Now that we're over the bridge and into the east side of the peninsula, there are a lot of areas we need to reconnoiter. Let's redeploy our spy units and start collecting intel on Metal Gear and the nuclear warhead storage warhead, or whatever. As for the sneaking unit, why don't you go get us some more new recruits? By the way, do you know about the medical and technical units? As new recruits come in, try assigning some of them to the medical unit and the technical unit. They'll make your soldiers' wounds heal faster and develop new weapons and items for you. In the meantime, we'll be waiting for word from our spy units. Trust your men to do their job. Snake, we did it. We finally found it. The map to the nuclear storage facility is in the Soviet security base. Go out there and get it for us. Okay, I want to make a trip to the harbor real quick. According to this report, a valuable item has been located in the area. Reports indicate that the item is worth seeking if we can spare the manpower. Get out there and find it. Start mission, I guess. Alright. Yours. So I can't open these? Okay, so I'm looking for an M63. It's TNT. Okay, I can't go that way. Cardboard box. All right. For whatever reason, I'm not able to get out. There it is. All right. So I can get rid of the claymores. Let's pick up the. I see you found the item the report mentioned. All right. Right. I think I'm good. Map to the nuclear storage facility is in the Soviet security base. Hop into the truck. We're heading out. Start mission. Yes. The surest, swiftest way to prevent Gene from launching his nuclear strike is to keep the warheads out of his hands. To do that, we'll need to discern the location of the nuclear storage facility. That base is the center of the Red Army's security presence here. There's bound to be information in regards to the to key facilities throughout the peninsula. This is corroborated by intel we've received from our spy units. Conduct a search of the base and look for intel on the location where the warheads are stored. Not sure which person I can use. Okay, Jonathan. I can use Jonathan.
Huh? What the?
Just my imagination.
Word. Okay, so I have to find a way to the second floor on the inside.
Who's that? The enemy's here! HQ! This is Patrol! Enemy sighted. Requesting backup.
Mission objective complete. Return to base and make sure the enemy doesn't detect you along the way. We were right. The document you brought back was the map to the nuclear storage facility. In order to stop Jean from using Metal Gear, we have to prevent the nuclear warheads from being transported out of that storage facility. Here's the bad news. We don't know which part to destroy, or how. If we stuck to protocol, we'd first gather some intel and then form a plan of action. But with reports of a transport team arriving to carry out the nukes, time is not a luxury we've got right now. Let's do this by the seat of our pants. Hurry and infiltrate the facility. I know it sounds suicidal, but it's our duty to interrupt the transport of the nukes.